Thank you very much, Kenan, for turning on the camera.
You're welcome.
Welcome to yet another episode of Jennie and the House Elf. I'm Jennie.
I'm the house elf.
She's the house elf. Although, it's getting harder and harder to convince her that that is her job. Especially now that she's almost a university graduate.
Well, we gotta get to the question.
I know, I'm just saying, what is today?
May
May 10th. 3 weeks from today, Yana will be walking across the stage in a fancy little dress that she bought.
I hope. KPU still hasn't confirmed me for grad, so hey, KPU, hurry up.
Okay, so Yana put a call out on
My Insta story, my
yeah.
Instagram story.
I have no idea how to use it, but you got a lot of you guys had questions for her because she's super popular and I'm not. So it happens when you're old. Okay, so we're gonna do a bunch of questions for Yana because, as you know, she was involved with the Young Actors Project, which is a really cool film
Hey, Rob.
project that is run by a guy named Rob Randall. Okay, too many R's in that sentence. Yeah, Rob's great. So in his programs, if you guys haven't checked out the Young Actors Project on YouTube, like over 100 million views of all of his videos.
Also, we have a book trailer for Sleight. We did a Sleight Q&A, so check that out.
Sleight is my book.
Sleight is Mom's book. But Reese Dawkins, who is also a YAP alumni, was in our book trailer. So if you like Reese, go watch our book trailer.
Yeah, if you're a fan of Reese
Look for
Dawkins,
him.
he's my Henry. So when you read the book, if you don't, I mean, he is Henry. It's crazy, and his mom is super great. Hi, Lindsay. Okay, so we'll go ahead and start with your questions because our last video was like 20 minutes long. So, okay, I can't read this. Well, that's your question. I'm filming YouTube. Okay, that's not. Okay, what was your favorite part about being in 13 and Wonderland High? And that's from B. Charndon. Charndon? I'm really sorry. Yeah, or BC Harden. I don't know what your name is.
Okay.
It's like B. Charndon.
So, I don't know. I think my favorite part of being a part of the Young Actors Project and filming both 13 and Wonderland High was the cast and working with everybody and being friends and getting to hang out and just be goofy and have fun and film.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. It looked like it.
Yeah, that was probably my favorite part, and I miss everybody that I was hanging out with.
How many years ago was that?
I was in grade 10 and 11, so it was like probably 2009 to 2011 when we actually filmed everything. And now the date on the actual, like the 13 video that's on the YouTube channel now is actually wrong from when it was originally premiered because Rob had some issues with video and like video quality and stuff like that. So the original one ended up being removed from the channel, and then he had to repost everything. So
Sucks.
yeah,
You lost all those views.
yeah. But the one that it has like almost 40 million views anyway. The
40 million?
Yeah, the one that he originally re-uploaded. So
I get excited when I have like 12. Like we have almost 800 views on the Sleight trailer, and I'm like, yay!
But yeah, so when you see the date on there, that's actually wrong because it was longer, like way longer.
Okay. This question you get every single time we leave the house.
Yep.
This is from Dia K1. How old are you?
I am currently 24 years old.
Yeah, she's really 24.
I'm
there
really
when she was born, and I can vouch for 24.
I'm really 24. I have a growth thing. I'm tiny. I look young. But yeah, I'm 24 years old.
Okay.
So now you know.
And it's really real. So, do you still act?
No.
Only when it comes time to having to do chores. She's like, oh, I'm so sick.
Not right now. No. Once I got into university, after I graduated high school, I stopped acting because I was trying to focus on getting a degree, and life happened, and I needed to work, and so not right now. Maybe in the future. You never know.
Okay, which leads into the next question from Real Me Crazy, crazy with a K. I like her little profile picture. Are you in college?
Yeah, I am. Well, sort of. I'm officially done classes for the semester and hoping that I'm going to be graduating. Like I said, my university has not confirmed me for grad, but they have told me that I have 3 tickets allotted for me for our graduation ceremony. So that's a good sign, but it's also not a confirmation that I am graduating.
There's one thing you should say too here. In Canada versus the United States, in Canada there's a difference between college and university. So here when you say, are you going to college, most people would say yes if they're going to like a 2-year college or a trade school or whatever, but university is a 4-year program, whereas in the States, which is where I grew up, it was like, oh, I'm leaving for college, which is just 4 years. So, and that included
It's whatever school you go,
Yeah,
whatever post-secondary you go to.
if you ever ask a Canadian and they're like, wait, no, I'm not in college, I'm in university, and you're like, isn't it the same thing?
It really is.
They just make things different. Okay, so
wait.
Oh, hurry up.
I finished my classes in April, and like Mom said, ceremony is on May 31st. So we'll see.
Okay. Do you want to make a book about your life or something else imaginary?
Yeah, I mean, I think that the photography that I do is pretty creative and imaginary, and I do have some ideas for projects. Mom knows what they are, but they're secret projects right now because I'm still working on it.
Can't talk about works in progress.
Yes, but it
Spoils
is. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would want to necessarily do something about my life. I mean, unless I don't know.
She's not very interesting. What? No,
Excuse me?
She's super interesting, but her life would be like, yeah, my mom was a flake, and I
Excuse
lived in
me?
Los Angeles, and I lived in Ashland, Oregon, and
I've moved around a lot, but no, I mean, I don't know. People call us like, if you guys watch Gilmore Girls, people call us like Lorelai and Rory. So maybe I don't know if you guys have watched the revival, but maybe I would end up doing like a Rory Gilmore type. Like this is a book of like my mom and I and our experiences in my life because we're super close and we have a pretty unique relationship. And yeah, well, maybe.
so okay, that was a really good question. Thank you, Real Me Crazy. Wait, why is this doing this? Okay, Lena Johnson 1. What do you do for a living, and how many pets do you have?
Okay, so this is a two-part question. So the first part is right now for a living I work at a local bookstore. I work at our local Indigo chapter store, and I do photography stuff through like my student paper. And back in February, I photographed. We had a documentary film festival through my university. So
And she photographed the Surrey International Writers Conference last year, which was very cool.
that was very fun. And
With the Queen.
with the Queen, Diana, that was
Gabaldon.
awesome. And hopefully this fall will go well because it happens every October. But yeah, that's what I actually do for a living right now. Hoping to move past retail and all of that once I get my degree and I can say like, yeah, here, look at my degree. But you never know. I also like the idea of being my own boss and see where stuff takes me.
Okay, and then the question about your pets.
And then the second question, how many pets do I have? Hold on a second.
Oh, she disappeared.
She disappeared! So, right now, we currently have one pet. This is Nui. She is a 5-year-old naughty tuxedo cat that we adopted from a local pet shop. And yeah, she's pretty special. She causes trouble all the time, don't you? She likes her cookies.
She likes me the best.
No, she likes me.
Actually,
She's my cat. And it's been.
She doesn't like you, Kendall. The cameraman.
No, she loves the kid. Anyway.
She actually does love the kid. He's our cameraman.
She is super funny. She interacts with each family member a little differently, and she likes to cuddle, but then all of a sudden she's like, no, leave me alone. Typical cat, right? But it's been kind of a rough year because we also lost our other cat, Eskimo, in December, and we lost my Lila Beagle in February, but
those animals were quite a bit older too. We
Yeah.
didn't like lose them. We didn't open the door and they disappeared. They actually were. Eskimo was 15 and dying of kidney disease, which is very common in cats. And then, and he was tough. That cat was super tough.
yeah,
And
he
then,
was part Maine Coon, part Tabby, and we also adopted him from a shelter back when I was in elementary school, and he was like found on the street and everything, and he like fought raccoons and scared them away
he
and
was
all that.
super tough.
He was our tough boy, but
And then Lila Beagle, she was 14 and a half, and she just 14 and a half is pretty old for a beagle, but
Yeah.
she was
just getting tired, so
she was very arthritic, and so now we're down to one pet. And even though Yana would like it to be more than one pet, right now it's one pet.
it's one cat for now. But Nui maybe will get a friend eventually because she
I
does
have to
need
finish
another
this-
kitty
I
friend.
have to finish this book. We're not getting any more cats till I finish. This is from these names. Alier X Chell. You guys, I'm really sorry. I'm just really dumb. I'm a mom. It's my job. What's your favorite season?
My favorite season, my favorite seasons are probably fall and spring. And I also like the transition periods between seasons. Like, one of my favorite times of the year is the transition between summer and fall. And then, like, winter and spring. Those are, like, my two kind of favorite transition periods.
Okay, cool. Good question. Okay, that's enough. What's your what's your favorite part about photography? From Let Tavon J. Oh, no, wait. No. That's part of the question. If you want to let Tavon J. Okay, sorry. So his name is Tavon. Tavon J. Tavon, I hope I said your name right. Sorry, dude, if I didn't. What's your favorite part about photography?
My favorite part about photography? I think probably just being able to, like, capture moments and be creative and find things and, I don't know, find the beauty in things.
Nice. Okay, X Princess Diana X. Princess Diana was amazing. I saw her get married. I remember the day she died in 1997. I cried for
You were a wedding soon.
I cried for 3 days. You were really little. Okay, what's your favorite song at the moment?
One of my favorite songs at the moment is probably "What About Us" by Pink.
I think it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I really like that song, and her whole new album, Beautiful Trauma, I've been obsessed with for a little while.
Okay, Dark Drizzle says, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Heavy question. I don't know. I think in the next 5 years, I'm hoping to have moved out.
Yeah, we live in Vancouver, which is basically one of the most expensive housing markets in North America. So I have a lot of friends with kids YAUNNA'S age, and all of the kids are still living at home. That's just part of the reality of living in this beautiful, beautiful city that's also ridiculously expensive.
I mean, so I don't know. Hopefully, in the next 5 years, I'll have like.
If you move out, though, I can have my office in your room, so that would be cool. Could you hurry? Sorry.
In the next 5 years, I hope to have moved out, have a job somewhere in media or publishing or something. Right now, that's the other thing I forgot to mention. What I'm doing for work is I'm being an author assistant for Mom. So I'm hoping to maybe build on that and do more, and she can write.
Authors, if you need some help, hit Yaunna up. Hit up my kid.
She can write the books. I can help market. I mean, we'll see where things go.
Cool. Okay. Super Saiyan King 2
sent me a whole bunch of questions, but we're only going to answer a couple.
We can't answer all of these. Okay, let's see. What is your most favorite book? I know this answer.
Yep. My favorite book is Sleight.
And it is because she has to say that, or else I'm not feeding her dinner.
No.
The dinner that she's probably going to have to cook, because when we're done with this video, I have to go write. So.
Yeah, and I get to cook. But yeah, so my favorite young adult book is Sleight for many, many, many reasons. And I mean, I have so many favorite books. My list is like so
We're
long.
huge book nerds. You know, we have the chapters, but you should. We're not scanning the camera to show you our books because it's actually kind of embarrassing.
We have these bookshelves, and then there's bookshelves over that way. There's bookshelves in the room in there. There's bookshelves in my room. There's
bookshelves on the other side of this bookshelf wall that we've made. It's like this is a double wall of books. So
yeah, we love books.
Books are the best. Okay, who is your favorite superhero?
My favorite superhero is Wonder Woman.
Which is fine because it's part of the Trinity, so you're allowed to say that.
That's my favorite
superhero movie.
My favorite superhero is absolutely Wonder Woman, just because of what she represents, and I am a feminist, and I think that it's awesome that she is a female superhero and does what she does and represents what she represents. Mom's favorite superhero, I don't know if you guys can guess, but...
Superman's my boyfriend. Do you like Pokemon?
I used to as a kid, but not now. Not as much.
Do you have a favorite YouTuber?
I have a couple of favorite YouTubers. Jenna Marbles, Superwoman, and I'm wearing her Girl Love bracelets right now. And Colleen Monder. I think those are my 3 favorite.
Nice. Okay. Do you miss being on Yap? What was it like? Oh, and I'm sorry. That's from...
This is a new person.
New question. Sorry. This is from Rob's My Queen.
So that's the Yap fan page. Hey! Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing that I miss about being a part of YAP is the cast and everybody that we got to hang out with.
I didn't go through all these. What's your favorite cartoon? You don't really watch cartoons.
I don't really well, not anymore. I don't know. I like a lot of like Disney movies. I think everybody does, right? Who doesn't like Disney movies? I'm looking forward to
Haters.
Incredibles 2. Disney and
Haters
Pixar
don't
are
like
like,
cartoons.
right? I know Disney and Pixar are amazing. So
That's good. I think that's all the questions that are. I mean, most of them. There have been a couple I skipped.
Okay.
Great questions, you guys. Thank you very
yeah,
much.
thank you so much for the questions. I hope that I gave you answers that you actually like. And
If there's anything else that you want to know, you can message,
comment.
Yeah, comment, or you can message on Instagram or tweet us, and we can just fill in a few. In future videos, we'll be doing more.
We might do a few
we'll do
other
like books, movies, Q&A. Books, movies, Q&A, because that's kind of our life. Is books, movies, and coffee.
But yeah, if you guys have any videos that you want to see us do, like if you want to know what some of our favorite movies are, some of our favorite books, those are themes that we want to cover. But yeah, if there's any other like videos that you want to see us do, let us know.
We absolutely will not do a cooking video, just so you know.
Yeah,
Usually
we're not gonna do a Jenna and Julian and do a J and Y or J and J's kitchen.
No,
sorry.
I hate cooking. I hate it with such a royal passion.
I like baking, and I kind of like cooking. Baking.
She's really good at brownies. That's the only thing she's allowed to do for me.
I'm gonna make banana bread tomorrow.
Brownies. Can you make them brownies? Does it have to be
But
banana
we
bread?
have bananas that need to be made into banana bread.
I think you should make brownies.
Banana bread.
Thank you for watching.
Once again, of course, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. There's gonna be links in the description for social
You know
media.
how to do all that, right?
Website. Oh yeah.
Totally
Social media, website, buy links for Sleight.
Sleight.
And yeah, awesome. Thanks, guys.